Welcome to the Tech Teaser, Data Catalogs with MongoDB. I'm Jess May, a Senior Solutions Architect at MongoDB, and in this video, I'll briefly show you how to leverage MongoDB to unleash the value of your datasets. Now, let's start with the challenge, which I call the data deluge and need for order. To understand it, I want you to imagine trying to find a specific piece of critical information in a library where every book or document is just thrown into a room, unindexed, unlabeled, and completely disorganized. This is often the reality of data in large organizations today. We're awash in data, but actually finding it, understanding it, and trusting it can be a monumental challenge. This is where a data catalog comes into play. But what is a data catalog? Think of it as a searchable inventory of an organization's data assets. It's data about data or metadata that helps users quickly find, understand, trust, and utilize the right data for their needs. A data catalog acts as a central repository for data information, making it easier for users to find relevant data for analysis, reporting, or other needs. It also dramatically reduces time spent searching for data, increases data understanding in an organization, and of course, promotes robust data governance. Some key components of a data catalog may include the metadata itself, the ability to perform search and discovery on said metadata, data lineage tracking, as well as enforcement of data governance policies. So why should you consider MongoDB for such a critical capability? Well, data today comes in countless forms, such as structured tables, semi-structured JSON, and unstructured documents. Traditional databases, like fixed-shelf libraries in our previous analogy, struggle to accommodate this diversity. In contrast, MongoDB's document model is uniquely suited for this challenge. It's like a highly adaptable shelving system that can instantly accommodate new types of data and metadata as they emerge without rigid, predefined schemas. And this flexibility is paramount for capturing the rich, varied metadata that today's data landscape demands. Beyond flexibility, MongoDB offers high availability and resiliency via replication of data to multiple MongoDB instances. In addition, MongoDB provides scalability via horizontal scaling. So as your data landscape grows, your data catalog will too, and MongoDB will effortlessly handle massive amounts of data. And of course, MongoDB's flexibility means we can rapidly iterate and evolve the catalog, quickly adapting to new data sources and changing metadata requirements. Now, let's briefly see this in action using an example of a rather rudimentary research data catalog powered by MongoDB. Adding data is simple. A user can input key details. Here, we have a few fields like name, the data source or owner, a description, and a creation date. Data tags are crucial as well to ensure robust discoverability. And of course, this metadata can be extracted and then added to MongoDB programmatically, which does help ensure consistency as well as efficiency. I'll go ahead and add this data point here. Now, for data discovery, it's straightforward to implement standard searching or really equality queries. Now, if I search mock, it looks like my recent addition does show up here. Or maybe I have a researcher who wants to find sources on neural networks and searches for the term neural. Or standard search returns one result. But we can also incorporate features like fuzzy matching, autocomplete, and more with native full-text search in MongoDB Atlas and Atlas for Government to handle, say, a typo, so users can always find what they need. For instance, maybe our researcher misspells neural, and now oral quality search does not return a result. But if I go ahead and select full text search over here, we still get a result via fuzzy matching. And of course, for full discoverability, we can even take this a step further with vector search and semantic querying. And if we want more functionality on top of that, a comprehensive data catalog can incorporate features like data lineage tracking, which is just the journey of data from its source to its current state. And one implementation approach of data lineage tracking is adding, say, a parent ID field as well as data lineage notes so that you can essentially link data records. And with MongoDB, it's really easy to add fields dynamically and adapt your data catalog as your needs change. So now I'm going to switch to an updated catalog. So here's my updated catalog. And what I've done is I've added two new fields, parent data ID and lineage notes. Keep in mind that I only updated the HTML with these fields and didn't actually touch any other code. And now I'll go ahead and add a new data record with these new fields. And of course, to actually link the data records, what I'll want to do is grab the parent ID from the parent entry. So let me scroll down here, look for my former mock data record, and let me grab this ID right here. And I'll add it. Now I'll go ahead and add this new record. And if we scroll down here, it should show up. So here's our new mock data 2 with that parent ID. And what I want you to note is that the existing record in this catalog was unaffected. And if I clear this result, this is true of all of the other records that were already in this catalog. And I want to point out that we're really just scratching the surface of what we can do with MongoDB. But data catalogs powered by MongoDB can transform your data into highly strategic assets that are easily found and actionable. This isn't just theory. Organizations across industries are leveraging data catalogs built on MongoDB to solve critical challenges. Take a large global bank. They use a MongoDB-backed data catalog to centralize all metadata for sensitive financial information, enabling rapid data discovery for auditors and data scientists, while ensuring compliance with complex regulations and robust risk management. This is a massive system with petabytes of data, including hundreds of terabytes of metadata in a MongoDB data catalog. An East Coast insurance agency uses one to aggregate diverse policyholder data, claims information, and external market data. This allows for quick actuarial analysis and the development of personalized customer service strategies. This is also cataloged in the terabytes range. And in the scientific community, platforms like Oak Ridge National Labs OnCat demonstrate the power of cataloging vast and complex neutron experiment data. MongoDB is ideal for capturing the wide array of metadata associated with scientific experiments, facilitating powerful search and global scientific collaboration. In summary, data catalogs are essential for maximizing data value. MongoDB's flexibility, scalability, and developer agility make it an ideal foundation for building a data catalog. Embracing this approach delivers rapid data discovery, robust governance, critical compliance, and more. MongoDB is the agile backbone for your data.